Hello students, today I am going to deal with the topic that is called as golden rice. So the name itself says why it is called golden rice. So in the slide itself you can find rice. I have given the color for the letter as white color because when you look into the traditional rice it is white in color, whereas the rice which you can find here is yellow in color. So due to the presence of this yellow color to the rice, it is named as what? The golden rice. So we'll be dealing with this golden rice. Why only rice is selected? What is the reason for developing the golden rice? What are the advantages, disadvantages? What is the procedure? How the golden rice is produced? What modification is being done in the traditional rice? That all aspects we are studying briefly in this. So coming to this, why only rice is selected? Because rice is the staple food in majority of the region of the world, and rice provides about 80% of the calories for 3 billion people, which is about half of the world's population. And the reason, or you can find in this slide, that on the left side you can find the traditional rice which is white in color, whereas on the right side you can find the golden rice, and this golden rice can be called as genetically modified rice. So why it is called genetically modified rice? So in this case, or in this rice, what is done, or the traditional rice is being modified in order to produce, traditional rice is being modified in order to produce the beta carotene. So due to the presence of this beta carotene only, the color of the rice is yellow in color, whereas the traditional rice, as this lacks this beta carotene, it is white in color. And then what is the purpose of introduction of the genes into the rice? Why the genetic makeup? So as already I have said, whatever this golden rice is there, golden rice is called as genetically modified crop. That means what is done, the genetic makeup of the plant is modified. So how it is modified? So here two genes, that is one gene from a plant, common name from the daffodil plant, one gene is isolated from one of the soil bacteria called as Erwinia. So from these bacteria, what is done totally, that is one gene from daffodil, another gene from bacteria are isolated, then they are introduced into the DNA of the rice. That is why this rice is called as what? The genetically modified rice. And then when you compare with the others, or the other work with related to this genetic modification, is that in the last point you can find here. So whatever the carrots were there, that is in the year 1600, earlier the wild varieties of the carrots were white or purple in color, but one of the Dutch horticulturist, what he did, he mutated the genetic content or the DNA of the carrot in such a way that the carrot was able to produce the carotene. So because of that, the carotene is orange in color. Nowadays the carrot, what we say earlier, it was purple or white in color. So the same aspect or the same base was used in order to make the rice to produce what? The beta carotene. Now the question comes, what is the necessity of introducing the genes into the rice in order to produce the beta carotene? When this question comes, I can say that beta carotene is provitamin A, or I can call it as what? Precursor of vitamin A. That means as this golden rice contains beta carotene, that is the reason why this golden rice can also be called as vitamin A enriched rice. Vitamin A enriched rice. So whenever the human consumes this rice, what happens? Human body metabolizes this beta carotene. So by using this beta carotene, human body is able to synthesize vitamin A. That is the reason why the genes are introduced into the golden rice in order to produce what? The beta carotene. And this enrichment of the rice with the provitamin A or the beta carotene is called as what? Biofortification. So biofortification means enrichment of a particular food with particular nutritions is called as what? Biofortification. And the same principle is also followed with respect to this rice. So coming to the next aspect of the slide here. So you can find uh, why vitamin A. So I said beta carotene is provitamin A. Biofortification is done, that is rice must be enriched with beta carotene so that human body is able to synthesize vitamin A. Now the question comes, as we all know, what is the importance of this vitamin A? So vitamin A plays a very important role in maintaining the health of our eye. We all know that. So that is the main reason for developing the golden rice is to overcome VAD. That is VAD means vitamin A deficiency diseases. So in order to overcome this vitamin A malnutrition or the deficiency, golden rice is being developed. So in this slide you can find the problem associated with the children are suffering from the diseases, and you can find the clinical features of the vitamin A deficiency. All these are related to the problems of the eye: night blindness, conjunctiva, xerosis means dry eye, bitot spots, corneal xerosis, keratomalacia. These all are the problems associated with the malnutrition of the vitamin A. So in order to overcome all these, the breeders, or I can say here, as I can say, genetically modified plant means what are the scientists, what they have done, they have introduced the genes in the plant so that the rice can supply the necessity vitamin A for the poor people who cannot afford for the vitamin A. And next, when you go back to the history, who developed this golden rice, you can find the two persons here. One is the Professor Ingo Potricus, another one is the Peter Bayer. Both in collaboration, they made an effort to transfer the gene into the rice, that is two genes. Later I'm going to tell you which are those genes, into the genome of the plant, and they were able to succeed in making the rice to synthesize the provitamin A or the beta carotene gene. So